let's talk a little bit about the Trinity Forum for a moment. I know that you've been doing this for some time. It's a well-known ministry, but for those who don't know the Trinity Forum, what is the Trinity Forum and what's its purpose and goal?
Yeah, cool. Thanks for asking, Travis. So, at the Trinity Forum, we try to cultivate, curate, and disseminate the best of Christian thought for the common good. So, essentially, we try to provide a space and programs to, offer people a chance to kind of wrestle with the big ideas of life in the context of faith. So, that might sound rather esoteric, but actually, we think it's immensely practical to kind of wrestle with, what does it mean to be a good person? What does it mean to live a good life? What does it mean to work towards a just society? And so we host online conversations and, like you, a podcast and Socratic forums and discussions and lectures and reading groups to kind of help people do that. And we say to ultimately come to better know the author of the answers and to know and love the author of the answers. And this kind of grows out of an idea that, the first great commandment, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. These questions, which are so practical for the ways we live our life, are not, detached from knowing and loving God. And so we try to bring the best thinking and resources to the table and kind of make them more accessible and, acquaint people with some of the great Christian thinking as a way to, equip and empower them to live more wisely and well.
How do you then go about finding those voices? I know that you've had a lot of people on the show. Not everyone that comes on there is Christian. So you are interacting with some of the best thinkers in the world. Do you find that they are hesitant to come on to a ministry where they're having these discussions, or are they welcoming the idea?
Mhm. It has varied, but for the most part, I mean, and of course, the vast majority of the people that we have on are Christians, but you're right. There's certainly people we have on who are not. And, you know, almost to a T, they have been very, eager and interested and intrigued. And there have even been friendships that have kind of, happened as a result. So, whether it's, Jonathan Haidt or Yuval Levin, or others who have come on, usually they've had a point of view that we have thought, has real value and is worth listening to. And they've been kind of eager to interact with other guests as well. And so
Mhm.
at one point, fairly recently, we hosted Jonathan Haidt and Andy Crouch talking about technology. They had not met before, but they actually they had a lot to say to each other and to say with each other. And I think, kind of found each other's perspective, really illuminating and helpful. And of course, part of what part of knowledge and even wisdom is it's a conversation. It's building on the knowledge that other people have, and and we kind of believe in common knowledge and common grace. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that's accessible to all, not only to those who claim a relationship with Jesus. And so, we're eager to learn, where there's learning to be had.